Hello! I am doing a video for my bedroom because Austin's son is here and they're playing video games and it's very loud out there. They're like screaming at it. Well, his son is. Austin, not so much. He's just sitting there quietly. Maybe you can overhear it. I have not curled my hair today. I blow dried it. So this is blow dry, unfinished, doing anything. Usually this whole week it has been unfinished everything. So this is what I would be going out in public like. Today we're going to his grandmother's house, and I like to look a little bit nice when we go over to his grandma's house because, yeah, I do. I don't know, not impressing or anything. Just, I wanted to give an update on inches, and I guess my total pounds lost to is 21.6. I've been maintaining that. I'm on no drop day number 2, I think, no, number 3 today. Yeah, 165.0, 165.0. Wait. Slowly doing 500 calories, but introducing new foods within that 500 calories already. But it's working. It's fine. I feel great. Everything fits amazing. I will continue to do inches once a week to make sure I'm not gaining unnormal fat. If I am, then I will be able to adjust that. But my weight has been very stable thus far. Yesterday, food I introduced. Oh, I did some light mozzarella cheese, which like pretty much is not. I mean, it was barely any, and I woke up just fine. I think it's because like I was barely getting my 500 calories as is anyways, which could have been why I was like slowing down on my weight loss so much last week. Just becoming really hard for me to like get in those 500 calories. Like my stomach was just like not wanting to eat anything. Okay, let's see. Okay, inches. Oh man, I didn't calculate my total. Like a dum-dum. No, I calculated the total. My total lost inches is 22.1 inches lost. And then my bust, I lost. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. 2.5 around my bust. Waist, also 2.5. Stomach, 4.3. Hips, now, I don't know what happened after Maine, but I was noticing, like, it was, like, 4.1, and I remember measuring that, like, 4 times and being like, seriously? But maybe my hips grew or something, I don't know, but I only lost 3.4. I noticed this a few weeks ago, I just didn't say anything, so I was like, well, maybe it's just something weird, and, like, it will release, and it just never did. My hips like being big, what can I say? Got big hips, do not lie, no other brother can deny. My legs, my left leg lost 1.9 inches. I have this, like, weird, like, fat pocket on my left leg, up on my thigh, which I can mold out when I do squats. Like, it goes away, but it's abnormal. Like, it's an abnormal fat pocket. So when I don't work out, which I haven't for a month and a half, it's definitely there, and it's like full of like little chunkiness. And even though I've been losing weight, it like doesn't go away. It only goes away with exercise, and that's how it's been like ever since I turned like 20. It's been there, and that's how it is. Is that it's a little pocket. Maybe it's just like skin or like a muscle or something that just like is weird, and then once I tone it, it just goes away. It only takes like 2 weeks to go away after doing like 90 squats a day, but I have to do them, and I'm going to start working out tomorrow. Once I get more calories and more protein in my system, so I have a really good plan for staying low carb, no sugar. Um, Lots of good recipes. I've been pitting a lot. I'm excited. Okay, right leg 3.7 inches, but they're the same inches around. So maybe that could, they're now 25.5 inches both leg. And so left leg was 1.9 inches, right leg is 3.7. But like I said, I see that bump on the left leg. I don't know. Maybe it was just like how I was standing that day, or like it's different every day. Who knows? Left arm, I lost 1.5 inches. My right arm, I lost 2.3 inches. Now I am a lefty, so this could have a lot to do with it, like more muscle on my left side, um, with leg and arm. I also have a severed tendon in my left foot, which means I usually overcompensate when I work out and things with my right leg. Hence, why I think my left leg has always been a little bit more like not as ever since I was like 12. This has been the case. It used to be when I was younger than that, when I didn't have a severed tendon. Um, my left leg was always stronger, but now my right leg is kind of like overcompensates a little bit because I just like can't do as much. Like it just doesn't have that tendon and it runs all the way through my leg and stuff. So it's actually a severed tendon on the bottom of my foot and I can't like lift my big toe. It happened when I was 12 and something like fell on my foot. So then it severed and I got very lucky because what was open, my foot was open to the growth plate. So if it would have broken my growth plate, my whole foot and probably even part of my leg wouldn't have grown, continued to grow. The only thing that's visibly weird is that like my left foot toenail is like literally like maybe a centimeter smaller, like wise, than my right one. I notice it. No one else has ever said anything, but I definitely notice it. And then I can't lift my big toe. So like walking in sand is a pain in the butt. But and I'm not supposed to run. I'm not supposed to wear heels. I wear wedges because that puts the pressure on the ball of my foot. Whereas like heels, I feel like it's just more stress. And wedges for some reason makes me feel like I can like walk and I can wear them for a little bit, but like over 2 hours if I'm like walking around and stuff, I can't really wear them. So it's like flap all the way. I'm wearing some Toms, just hanging out, always in flats. Uh, People think I'm like not girly because I feel like you never wear heels. I'm like, well, I can't. And it's hard to wear dresses with flats because you just don't look as cute. I mean, I think so at least. So I'll like try when I go out to like special dinners and stuff to wear dresses, and they're like, "Oh my god, you clean up so well," and I'm like, well, I would wear this every day, but certain dresses like you just can't pull off flats with. They're just too fancy sometimes. Okay, so yeah, 22.1 inches, 21.6 total pounds lost. Um, this might mean I lost some muscle because it's just not the same. I do feel weak. I went on a walk last night. I feel weak. Simeon said that's normal though when you first get off the round because there's you had fat in between your muscles and now there won't be as much, so you have to like retighten those muscles. So I'm gonna go at it hard. I have some I do this workout routine when I really want to tone my body called freeletics, and it's a lot of burpees. And you can look up some of the free workout routines. Freeletics. It's a German athletic training program. It lasts 15 weeks, and it's only like $40 for that 15 weeks. And there's an app, and I think the app costs like $6. But I would just like open my laptop to the page and do my workouts and just like you approve them on there, so you're tracking it on their website, and they have like a meal plan you can pay extra for if you want, and there's like other things you can do on there, and like there's a community of people, not as good as like Spark people or MyFitnessPal type community, but there is a community, and results are amazing. Like within the only, I mean, I've done like all of the workout routines, like I've done so many different types. Um, and I actually like this one because it like one day will be like, I mean, every day is pretty hard, but like one day will be like easier, and then the next day you just get killed. Like there's this one that you do like 100 squats, sit-ups, burpees, and something else, and then you do 90, and then you do 70, and then you do, like, it's like, oh my god, or something like that. It's called Aphrodite. I can probably look it up really quick. Anyways, I'm already at 10 minutes, so I won't. But the workout's called Aphrodite, and I remember the first time I tried it, couldn't do it, and then like 4 weeks in, I did it again, and I completed that in like 45 minutes, and then I got down to like 29 minutes doing it. It's uh beast. And I know Tina's doing beast, but it just makes me think of freeletics so much because, man, like, I saw shoulder muscles, I saw abs within 4 weeks, and I was like heavier than I am now. So like I don't have abs right now. Like, are you kidding me? I have pretty flat tummy, but there's no abs there. Like, even if I flex, there's no abs visible whatsoever. So I need to get back into working out. I don't know if I want to go back to Define. I was going to this place called Define Body and Fitness, and they have like bar slash Pilates slash yoga all in one class. It is a good thigh workout, but did I see my thigh muscles? Did I see my thighs get toned? No. I saw it with freeletics. Did I see my thighs like? Did I feel myself getting stronger? Yeah, I did. Because in the beginning, I couldn't even get through half of the thigh workout, and at the end of like my 2 months there, which is right before I started HCG, I would go every day pretty much, except for like 2 days a week. I would go like 5 days a week. I got super strong and I could make my way through the entire thigh workout, which is like, you guys, if you've ever done Pure Bar or anything like that, I feel like it's like 1,000 squats. Like, it's like little tiny movements, and so you're toning the little muscles. So maybe that's why I didn't see the big results, because with like freeletics, I'm like toning the big muscles and it's like there, but like with bar, you're toning like the little tiny baby muscles like all around. So you're like it's supposed to be more visible, but it wasn't for me. Um, Maybe I need to do a mixture of both. But anyways, I need to decide what I need to start working out doing. I don't know if I really want to start paying and going back to Define, because it was really emotional for me. It was a really emotional workout. Like, I would cry sometimes, like, inside, because I couldn't do things. And there was these girls that like would do them, and I'm just like, I'm watching them, and I'm like, you guys are like sticks, and you're able to do this. And I felt like it was just because like they were small and like they didn't weigh anything that they could do this, because like they had no like muscle definition to them. They were just like little tiny baby sticks. I'm like, well, maybe they are really strong, and maybe they have like worked really hard towards this, but I just, like, a lot of the movements I couldn't do because, honestly, because of my size. And the teachers would come to me and be like, hey, do you need a modification? Because, like, I couldn't bend my leg a certain way because, like, of how big my butt and my legs were. And I was just like, yes. And, like, or I would get asked, like, if I showed up to a new location, they'd be like, oh, is it your first time doing class? And I'm like, at this location, and they're like, oh, are you like in your first week? And I'd be like 2 months in, and I'm like, rude, like, rude. You don't, just because I'm like not a stick like everyone else here doesn't mean it's my first week. Like, you don't. And one girl even asked me, she worked there and she was like heavier than me, and she's like, oh, is it your first time? And this was a location I've been to previously multiple times, and like the teacher like came up to me and was like, oh, hey, Natalie, and I was like, yeah, like, you know me. Like, it just rude. Like, it made me feel unwelcomed, and it was just it was sad, because like I wanted to like it because I have like a friend that goes, and like I know some of the people that go, and and it's unfortunate because you can't. It made me feel like I was just like not worthy of going. Like, oh, because I don't weigh 115 pounds, I'm not worthy of going to this place, because everyone else, like, there was a few overweight people that went, but they were like older, and I was the only like young one that was like overweight that went, and like that was unable to do things. And I was like, well, I'm trying to get stronger, but like a lot of the things I couldn't do, some teachers like wouldn't give me a modification, so I would just sit there, and like then I would be like, okay, this sucked. And so I wouldn't go to that, like, I can choose the people I go to, so I wouldn't go to that person again. But then it left me like with very few people that I would actually go to, and then I ended up going. Oh, someone's gonna open the door. Do you want to say hi? Come say hi. They want to see your face. Yeah, this was a long video. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna go curl my hair and get beautiful. Alright, bye guys.